Welcome back to the deep dive. We're always trying to plunge into these fascinating topics, pull out the key bits of knowledge, and hopefully leave you feeling well informed.
Yeah, that's the goal.
So today, we're taking a journey way back, a really pivotal event, the Passover. Our sources, well, they're a mix, aren't they? Historical accounts, theological commentary, especially looking at how Christian tradition has understood these ancient events. So we get facts, but also, deeper insights.
Right. And our mission really is to unpack how this one event, this single night, didn't just birth a nation. It also laid down some foundational divine principles.
Okay.
And we'll explore how it all, resonates through history. The symbolism is surprisingly deep, and hopefully you get some of those aha moments about faith, justice, heritage, things that kind of stick with you.
Sounds good. So let's set the scene. It's pretty desperate, right? The Israelites are enslaved in Egypt. Seems like there's no hope.
No way out, yeah.
And our sources really describe that tension and then this incredible divine intervention.
Yeah, and what's really striking is how specific God's instructions get for this final judgment. It's intense.
Like life or death specific?
Exactly. Life or death, especially for the firstborn Egyptians. The Lord tells the Hebrews, get ready, immediate release, gather your families, stay inside.
And the details for that night, they're so vivid. A lamb, right, has to be without blemish.
Perfect, yeah.
Its blood sprinkled on the doorposts, then eating the lamb roasted, with unleavened bread, bitter herbs.
And quickly, in haste.
Yes, with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand. It's like, go now.
Which makes you ask, okay, why all this precision, the meal, the blood? What's it all about?
Right.
And the sources are clear. The blood was a sign, a token, they call it, outside their houses. So at midnight, when the destroying angel passes through.
The angel of death.
Right. The angel of death passes through to strike down the firstborn of Egypt, both people and animals. That angel would see the blood and pass over those houses.
Sparing those inside.
Exactly. And that's where the name comes from, Passover, or Pesach in Hebrew.
And the effect, after this just devastating plague hits Egypt, Pharaoh changes his tune completely.
Oh, massively. The guy who stubbornly refused Moses again and again, now he's terrified.
Our sources paint a picture of him and his court, just pale, trembling.
Begging the Israelites to leave immediately, just go.
And then you have this incredible image, the vast armies of Israel marching out of Egypt. Suddenly they're an independent nation.
Born literally overnight.
Yeah.
From this single act of deliverance, it's quite something.
Yeah.
And if you think about Moses and all this,
right.
His courage is, well, it's remarkable. He'd been warned, right? Don't see Pharaoh again or you die.
A direct threat.
Yeah. But he walks right back in anyway, delivers that final heavy message. Pharaoh must have been furious he couldn't break him.
Because Moses wasn't relying on earthly power.
Exactly. He was leaning on something or someone much mightier.
So this wasn't just a one-off historical moment, though. How did they make sure people remembered? That the lessons stuck?
No, definitely not a one-off. The sources really emphasize this. The Lord commanded the Passover to be kept every single year.
Perpetually.
Yeah, for all generations. It says, when your children ask you, what does this ceremony mean to you? Then tell them, it is the Passover sacrifice to the Lord who passed over the houses of the Israelites in Egypt when he struck down the Egyptians.
So it's about teaching the next generation.
It's more than just teaching about it. It's framed as an actualization, like making it real for the current generation.
How so?
Well, parents, especially fathers, were meant to tell the story as if it happened to them. I was in Egypt. I saw the plagues. I was set free. It makes the history personal, relived.
Wow, so it's not just history, it's identity.
Precisely. It was an act of faith they performed while still in Egypt, before they even left, binding them together.
And incredibly, the sources say some Egyptians actually joined them.
Yeah, that's fascinating, isn't it? Convinced by everything they saw, the signs and wonders, they decided the God of the Hebrews was the real deal.
So they left Egypt with the Israelites.
They did. They were welcomed into Israelite homes that very night, the Passover night. It's a powerful statement about belief, even back then. It wasn't just about bloodline.
Okay, so beyond the history, let's get into the symbolism. Our sources really dive deep here, don't they? Like peeling an onion.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Layer upon layer. And one of the key things, especially from the theological commentary, is how almost every element seems designed to point towards something bigger.
Such as?
Well, the most prominent one, particularly in Christian interpretation, is the Passover lamb's blood representing the blood of Christ.
Okay.
Just like that lamb was slain to protect the Israelites from physical death.
Mhm.
The idea is that Christ would be slain so that anyone who believes could be saved from, well, everlasting death.
The divine exchange.
Exactly. The blood isn't just a historical marker. It becomes this powerful symbol of a transfer of consequence, protection through sacrifice. That idea echoes, far beyond ancient Egypt.
So the lamb being perfect, without blemish, and that detail about none of its bones being broken, that points straight to Christ's sacrifice too, foreshadowing the Gospels.
That's the connection made, yeah. Pointing to the completeness and perfection of his sacrifice. John 19.36 specifically mentions the unbroken bones.
Right.
And the other elements have deep meanings too, like the hyssop branch used to apply the blood. Hyssop was often associated with purification. Think of the psalm, "Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean."
I see. So purification through the blood.
And eating the lamb's flesh. That's interpreted as receiving spiritual strength, nourishment from Christ, sort of internalizing his life through his word.
Okay, what about the bitter herbs? They seem pretty important.
They are. A reminder first of the bitterness of slavery in Egypt, a very tangible taste of suffering. But also, symbolically, a call for, genuine sorrow, contrition for our own failings, our sins when we feed upon Christ. You can't just take the good without acknowledging the hardship, the cost.
That's powerful. And the unleavened bread, no yeast allowed.
Right. Leaven or yeast often symbolize sin or corruption spreading silently. So the unleavened bread meant getting rid of sin from their homes, their lives.
And Paul makes that link explicit later on, doesn't he?
He does. He says, "Christ our Passover is sacrificed for us. Therefore let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth." It's a call to purity.
It really makes you stop and think, doesn't it? How often do we maybe want the salvation, the unleavened bread, without really engaging with the bitter herbs, the hard parts?
That's a great point. And it leads to another question the symbolism raises. What does it say about sin itself, that it required something so drastic, the blood of Jesus, God himself, to atone for it?
The depth of the sacrifice speaks to the severity of the problem.
Exactly. And conversely, the incredible depth of the love behind that sacrifice.
So, moving beyond the ancient world, this deep dive isn't just history class. It feels packed with lessons for us now. What stands out to you for today?
Oh, definitely. Look at Pharaoh's stubbornness, or the Egyptians who saw the miracles but didn't believe. It teaches us something profound, doesn't it?
That miracles don't automatically change hearts?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Seeing amazing things doesn't guarantee belief or transformation. And it's a stark reminder that our choices, our actions, they have ripple effects, consequences. Often innocent people suffer because of others' decisions. It really underscores human responsibility.
That's heavy, but true. And it connects to the other side of the coin too, right? God's judgment on Egypt wasn't just wrathful. It was also about justice.
Yes, justice for the oppressed.
Yeah.
The sources frame it as God taking a stand against injustice, arrogance, exploitation. He's shown to be on the side of those who are suffering. It's like a divine declaration. I see you, I'm with you.
A declaration of solidarity. I like that.
And another huge takeaway, something the sources really hammer home, about God's love, his faithfulness, his truth, that whole idea of reliving the story, making it personal.
So it's not just dusty history.
Right. So each generation grabs hold of it as their own story, their own journey with God, setting their hope in him, remembering what he's done.
And our sources even gave that modern example, Silva Longa in Mozambique.
Yeah, the high school kid.
Yeah.
Choosing faith over soccer, over university exams.
It's like his own personal exodus, isn't it? Just like the Israelites had to take that bold step, paint the doors, get ready to leave, Silva had to make a decisive choice based on faith in something unseen.
Absolutely. That phrase, obey God rather than men, his choice had real consequences. Graduation, family members coming to faith.
Yeah.
It shows that this journey of trusting God for deliverance, for redemption, it's still happening, still marked by those moments of decisive trust.
Wow. What a journey we've taken through the Passover, from that incredibly dramatic night to all these layers of meaning. It really holds so much deliverance, sacrifice, memory.
The power of remembering. Yeah.
It endures.
And maybe connecting it all together, the biggest picture isn't just about remembering an event. It's about applying it. The sources suggest the merits of Christ's blood need to be applied to your soul individually, believing him by the Spiel.
Making it personal.
Exactly. Which kind of leaves us with a question, doesn't it? How do you personally let Christ's Spirit, his work, become your spirit, your work in your everyday life? How does that ancient blood on the doorpost translate to your choices today?
Definitely something to ponder as you continue your own deep dive into these powerful stories. Thank you so much for joining us on this exploration.